Same English, different rhythm. Welcome to the Slow Speaker.
Take a breath, slow down. Welcome back to the studio. I'm Leo.
And I'm Lily. Hello, Leo. How are you today?
I am doing very well, Lily. I am drinking a very good cup of tea. And you?
I am great. I am so happy to be here. The studio feels so warm and cozy today.
It really does. It is the perfect place to sit, relax, and learn some English.
Yes, and today our English is going to be very simple, very slow.
Exactly. Today's episode is for our beginners, our A1 and A2 learners. If you are just starting your English journey, you are in the right place. We're going to speak slowly and use clear, easy words.
That makes me happy. Sometimes simple English is the most beautiful English.
That's a good point. You don't need big, complicated words to connect with people. You just need the right words.
So, Leo, what is our topic today? What are we learning?
Today, we are talking about a very funny problem. We're going to learn how to run away.
Run away? From what? A bear?
No, not a bear. We're going to learn how to run away from a conversation. We're learning how to say goodbye.
Oh, that is actually a very big problem. I get stuck in conversations all the time.
Exactly. We call this the small talk escape.
I really need this lesson. But first, can I remind our listeners about something?
Of course, Lily, go ahead.
If you are a beginner and you like learning slowly with us, please like this video and hit the subscribe button.
It is completely free, and it tells YouTube to share this calm space with other English learners around the world.
Yes, we want to build the biggest, slowest, calmest English class on the internet.
That's a great goal. We are so happy you are here with us. Now, let's talk about being stuck.
Leo, let me explain the problem. Tell me if this is normal.
Okay, I'm listening.
I meet someone at a party, or maybe at work. We say hello, we talk about the weather, it is sunny today.
Yes, it is very hot.
Good. That is perfect small talk.
Yes.
But then we stop talking. We have nothing else to say.
Ah, the awkward silence.
Exactly, the silence. I stand there, they stand there. I want to leave. I want to go eat some food or go home, but I don't know how to leave.
Because you don't want to be rude.
Yes, I want to be nice. If I just turn around and walk away, I look like a ghost. I just disappear. Or I look angry.
The ghost goodbye, just disappearing. Yes, that is very rude in English culture.
So what do? I just stand there forever?
No, you don't have to stay forever. In English, there's a very simple map for this. A map to help you leave politely.
A map. I love your maps, Leo.
I like keeping things simple. This map only has 3 steps. We call it the 3-step goodbye.
The 3-step goodbye. Perfect. Let's learn the steps.
Here is the simple plan for our beginners. Step 1, the signal. You use one word to show you are ready to leave. Step 2, the reason. You say why you are leaving using very simple words. Step 3, the warm closing. You say something nice before you walk away.
Step 1 is the signal. Step 2 is the reason. Step 3 is the warm closing.
Exactly. Signal, reason, closing. Let's break it down slowly. Step 1 is the signal. You cannot just say, I'm leaving. You need to prepare the other person.
How do I prepare them? Do I wave my hands?
No, you use a signal word. A signal word is like a yellow traffic light. It means, slow down, we are stopping soon.
Oh, I like that. A yellow light. What are the signal words?
There are 2 very easy words. The first word is well.
Well. W-E-L-L. Like, I am doing well.
Yes, it's the same word, but we use it differently here. We stretch the word. Listen to my voice. Well.
Well. It sounds like you're taking a deep breath.
Exactly. When you say, well, The other person knows the conversation is ending.
What is the second word?
The second word is anyway.
Anyway. A-N-Y-A-W-Y.
Yes, you say it with a smile. Anyway.
So I'm standing in the silence, I smile, and I say, well, or anyway.
Perfect. That is step 1. You gave the signal. The yellow light is on. Now we go to step 2. Step 2 is the reason. Why are you leaving?
Because I'm bored.
You cannot say that. That is very rude. You need a polite reason.
Okay, a polite reason. But my English is A1. I don't know big words.
You only need 3 little words to start your reason. I need to or I have to.
I need to and I have to. That is very easy.
Yes. Now let's add simple actions. If you are at the party, what do you need to do?
I need to get some food.
Good. So you say, I need to get some food.
I need to get some food. That makes sense.
What if you are thirsty?
I need to get a drink.
Perfect. What if you are at work and you need to go back to your desk?
I have to go back to work.
Exactly. See? Very simple. You don't need to explain a lot.
What if I need to find my friend?
I need to find my friend. Or if you are looking at your phone, you can say, I need to make a phone call.
These are so practical, Leo. 1, I need to get some food. 2, I need to get a drink. 3, I have to go back to work. 4, I need to find my friend. 5, I need to make a phone call.
Exactly. Got it. You pick one simple reason. The other person will always understand. They will never say, no, you cannot get food.
True. Everyone understands food and water.
Now we are at the final step. Step 3, the warm closing.
This is when I say goodbye.
Yes, but we want to make it warm. We want to leave a good feeling.
Okay, how do I do that?
You tell them that you liked talking to them. The best phrase for beginners is, it was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you. That sounds very friendly.
It is perfect. Let's practice saying it slowly. It was nice
It was nice
talking to you.
talking to you. It was nice talking to you.
Beautiful. And then you add a wish for their day. You say, have a good day. Or if it's a party at night, have a good evening.
Have a good day or have a good evening.
And finally, you say the magic word, bye.
Bye. Just a short, happy bye.
Exactly. Short and clear.
Okay, Leo, I want to look at the whole map together. Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3.
Let's do it. Listeners, look at this map in your mind. Signal, well. Reason, I need to get a coffee. Closing, it was nice talking to you. Have a good day. Bye.
Wow, that is so smooth. It doesn't sound rude at all. It sounds very natural.
Let's practice this together. Listeners, speak out loud with us. Don't be shy. Repeat after us. Well,
Well,
I need to get some food.
I need to get some food.
It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
You are doing great. Feel the rhythm of those words. It is slow and relaxed. Now, Lily, let's do some role plays. Practice makes perfect.
Let's try it. I'm ready.
For our first role play, we are at the office. We're near the coffee machine. We just finished talking about the weekend. Now it is silent. You want to go back to your desk.
Okay, I'm going to use the 3-step goodbye.
Okay, I'm acting out the silence. So, yes, the weather was nice on Saturday.
Yes, it was. And pause. Well, I have to go back to work.
Oh, sure, no problem.
It was nice talking to you, Leo. Have a good day.
You too, Lily. Bye.
Bye.
Excellent. How did that feel?
It felt very safe. I knew exactly what words to use. I didn't panic.
That is the power of a simple framework. You don't have to think, you just follow the map. Let's try another one. This time, we're at a loud birthday party. We're standing in the living room. You want to leave the conversation because you are thirsty.
Okay, at a party, signal, reason, Closing.
I'm ready.
And that is the story of my new car.
Wow, that is a great story, Leo. Anyway, I need to get a drink.
Oh, gooda gooda. The drinks are in the kitchen.
Great. It was nice talking to you. Have a good evening.
Thanks. Enjoy the party.
Bye.
Excellent. Notice how you used anyway this time. It's a very friendly signal word.
I like anyway. It feels happy.
It does. It shows you enjoyed the conversation, but now you are changing direction.
Leo, what if I'm in a hurry? What if I'm walking on the street, I see a friend, we talk for a minute, but I'm late for my bus?
That's a great question. We use the same 3 steps, but the reason is different.
What is the reason?
You say, I have to go, or I'm running late.
I have to go, or I'm running late. Let's practice that one. You're my friend on the street.
Hey, Lily, it's so good to see you. How's your family?
They're great, thanks. But, well, I am running late.
Oh no, where are you going?
I need to catch my bus. It was so nice to see you.
You too, hurry up.
Have a good day. Bye.
Perfect. See? You were fast, but you were still polite. You didn't just run away like a ghost.
I used the signal, I gave the reason, and I gave the warm closing. It works every time.
Now, I want to share a special confidence tip for our beginners.
A secret tip? I love secrets.
Yes, when you are ending a conversation, your words are only 50% of the message. The other 50% is your body language.
Body language, like what my hands and feet are doing?
Exactly. If your words say, I am leaving, but your body is standing totally still, it is confusing.
That makes sense. So what should my body do?
When you say your signal word, well, or anyway, you should gently change your body.
How?
Step back one tiny little step, or point your feet towards the door.
Point my feet towards the door. Really?
Yes, humans are very smart. Even if they don't know it, they look at feet. If your feet turn to the door, their brain says, ah, Lily is ready to leave.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Also, you can hold up your cup if you said, I need to get a drink. Show them the cup. Or if you said, I need to make a phone call, you can lightly touch your phone or look at your watch.
It's like acting in a movie. You use props.
Exactly. You match your body to your words. This makes the goodbye feel 100% natural.
Leo, is there a mistake I should avoid?
Yes, avoid the never-ending goodbye.
What is that?
It is when you say step 1, step 2, and step 3, but then you don't leave.
Oh, I know people who do this.
They say, well, I need to go. Have a good day. And then they just stand there and start a new story. Oh, by the way, did you hear about?
Yes, my uncle does this. He says goodbye 5 times at the door. It takes 20 minutes to leave his house.
Exactly. If you say you need to go, you must go. Turn your feet, smile, wave, and walk away.
Walk away. Got it. Don't be the never-ending goodbye.
We have learned a lot today, Lily. I think our beginners are ready for the real world.
I am ready. Let's review everything so we don't forget.
Okay, what is the 3-step goodbye?
Step 1 is the signal. You say, well, or anyway. Step 2 is the reason. You say, I need to, or I have to. Step 3 is the warm closing. You say, it was nice talking to you.
Perfect. What are some simple reasons we can use?
I need to get some food. I need to get a drink. I have to go back to work. I have to find my friend.
Excellent. And what is our body language secret?
Point your feet towards the door. Show that you're moving.
You are a fantastic student, Lily, and our listeners are doing a great job too. Before we finish our lesson today, we have a fun question for you.
Yes, we want to hear from our global classroom.
In the comments below, we want you to answer this question. What is your favorite way to say goodbye in your native language?
Yes, tell us the word, tell us the language, and tell us what it means. Is it a long goodbye? Is it a short goodbye?
We love learning from you. Reading your comments is the best part of our week.
It really is. We will read them and say hello and goodbye back to you.
Well, Lily, look at the time.
Oh, are you giving me the signal, Leo?
I am. Well, I need to go edit this video.
I understand. It was so nice talking to you today, Leo.
To you too, Lily, and to everyone watching, you are doing great. English is hard, but you are learning every day.
Don't panic. Keep it simple.
Keep calm, breathe deeply, and speak slowly.
Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.